Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. Eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm weirdly shaven. So weird, too much Brandon face. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Valiant Thor shirt. Yay, Valiant Thor. It's a lot. I love my Valiant Thor shirt, even though my dad didn't. I still remember when I got home from the concert wearing it, and I was like, yeah, dude, I got a shirt. And he's just like, okay. It was like, whatever. You're old. Your time is over. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with the band Valiant Thor, I sort of southern stoner metal, I guess, would be kind of like the, even if you know, a little southern rock kind of thing. I don't know exactly how to classify them. But they definitely have like some cool southern influences. Very sort of, I don't know, stoner metal doesn't seem quite right. Doom metal doesn't seem quite right. If nothing else, they're just like a cool southern kind of hard rock band. I got into them years and years ago, and I was fortunate enough, several years ago now, they ended up playing a show not too far away from me. I got to meet, all the members and stuff, got to hang out with the lead singer a little bit. And after everything was said and done, I actually got a free shirt because I went over there and helped kind of move some of their merch and everything. So, extremely good dudes. I actually have a video of that performance. It's on my channel, in case maybe you want to check it out. If nothing else, I'd be happy to point you in the direction of their stuff because I think they're a really good band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I weirdly shaven? Well, I'm weirdly shaven because I'm actually going to be the best man at a friend's wedding in literally 2 days. And it was like, all right, we'll get a little bit cleaned up and stuff. So, and to be fair, I think the guy did a great job. It's just I'm not a cleanly shaven guy. It's too much Brandon face. But it did provide me with an opportunity since it's out in fucking Yorkville. I'm pretty much never out in Yorkville. That there was a place there, and I'm like, let's do some reviews. So, what am I reviewing for you, folks? Where's it from? It's Boom. It's a container. But inside the container is hopefully something amazing and delicious. It's Boom! It's a burger. This specifically is the Beast Mode Burger from a place called Crafta. I guess there's 2 locations. There's one in Yorkville and one in maybe Bensonville, I think I want to say. But what with this being a burger review and a local spot, it's going to end up in 2 of my playlists. The first being in my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just Illinois establishments. And the other one's going to be on my Burgers for Days playlist, which is a playlist for just burgers. But what does the Beast Mode Burger consist of? 2 40-ounce beef patties, smoked meatloaf, pulled pork with cheese whiz, and fried onion rings. It sounds amazing. I am going to have to construct it. It was also like a $20 burger, so hopefully it's really, really good. Alright, and then we got that, and then we got the cheese whiz. This is going to be a whole thing. A whole thing, folks. We're going to put the cheese whiz on the bun. Because, yes. Okay, yeah. Well, that's like some proper cheese sauce. Like, I was expecting more cheese whiz, but not that that's a bad thing. I'm just not what I was expecting. Given the description. Alright, and then I love ridiculous burgers. So, let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like Boom! Like this! With my weirdly clean-shaven face. Let's just fucking eat it. Yeah, okay. There's no way to make this work. Oh, I am the victory man. Okay. That's a meaty fucking burger, man. They're just like, just all the animals, just take them out. Add in some chicken tenders, just in case. That's pretty damn good. Oh. I appreciate all of the doings. And what I mean by that is, I love that I can taste, even though it's a big mouthful of meat every time I bite into it, I love that I'm getting each individual component. You know, I can taste the beefiness of the burger. I get that nice meatloaf, meatloaf just tastes like meatloaf. I love that I'm getting that meatloaf taste. And then you're getting the pulled pork kind of in between. It's nice. I think the pulled pork definitely is kind of a key thing here because it breaks up the flavor a little bit. Because the meatloaf is definitely meatloaf flavor, but, it's not entirely dissimilar from kind of a burger-ish sort of flavor. So I think by going over there and doing that, it provides the pulled pork, it provides a different texture, and it kind of goes over there and breaks it up a little bit because, got that nice pork flavor. Honestly, that's good pulled pork too. Honestly, I think even if it had just been Cheese Whiz is good too. I think even if it had just been the burgers with the pulled pork, that by itself I think would have been a standout. But adding on the meatloaf, that just takes it into this next realm of ridiculousness and awesome deliciousness. I like this a whole bunch. It's really good. And I actually think the cheese sauce, or Cheese Whiz, whatever you want to call it, I actually think that's a really smart idea because, I mean, you could do normal cheese on this, to be sure, but by doing the cheese sauce, you have such a mountain of meat here. It really allows the sauce to kind of permeate throughout it, to penetrate different areas and stuff that, just a couple slices of normal cheese wouldn't be able to get to. Honestly, I somewhat lament that I'm doing this, obviously I had to get it to go. And this is something I would love to eat, inside, where I could just, pour it all on, or, even if it just came on, by itself. But yeah, I mean, even just the amount that I put on, because I had to be kind of reasonable. And then, yeah, you got the fried onions, which are good. They're definitely the weakest component, but they're not bad. I've certainly had better ones, but, they definitely add in a nice extra texture and, nice little hit onion. Oh. Yeah, man, that was something else. I really enjoyed that. Oh. All that said, cheese is so good. All that said, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm almost ashamed to say, but yeah. I think, because honestly, my only gripe with it, I personally wish that maybe if the patties were just the patties aren't thin. I don't want to get, patties were maybe a little bit thicker. I'd like it if I could go over there and order the patties to temperature. Because for me, if you watch my channel, medium rare is where flavor lives. Okay? These were kind of medium. They're fine. They weren't overcooked or anything. But I would have loved some nice medium rare for that. It would have made it even sloppier. But I think some medium rare would have really helped kind of emphasize the beefiness of the burgers. Because the burgers were good. But out of the 3 meat, crazy things, I did feel like they were somewhat the weakest of the 3. The pulled pork, I definitely think, was the hero. But the meatloaf was it really was just that, if the pulled pork was the hero, the meatloaf was when the hero comes out wearing, an exo suit, to, fight in the final epic battle. It was just that much more ridiculous. And the burgers were good. They were, the sidekick. But I would get that again, and I would look at myself very differently in the morning for having eaten it. But if I'm going to recommend it, I mean, look, obviously it's a ridiculous burger. It's the kind of burger that I personally love. I love just batshit crazy burgers, you know. Not all the time, but, you know, sometimes it's fun. And I don't have a lot of opportunities to be out this way. But it is one of those things where I think it's one of the... it's the type of burger where if it seems appealing to you, chances are you've already ordered it. It is not going to be for everybody, obviously. But that's the whole fun of it. You know, that's kind of part of the reason why I like these type of burgers is because they are just bad shit. They're just doing what they're going to do, and you're either like me where you embrace that, or you're going to look at that and think it's ridiculous and stupid because you have pride in yourself and you make better decisions than I do. But no, seriously, I did enjoy it, and it is something where it's like, look, if you want to have some fun with a burger, if nothing else, hey, and this is damn near sacrilegious in my personal opinion, but you could always go over there and cut it in half, share it with somebody, share the ridiculousness. But yeah, that's proper. That's proper. I mean, you know, like I said, my friend kind of lives out this way anyway, but that's even more reason to head out here. And there's actually like 3 or 4 really good burger spots around here, so fucking Yorkville, Illinois, man. Fucking home with some great burger spots. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly, dear God, it's so weird, feeling-tastic rest of your life. I have not shaved or even really properly trimmed in like a decade, and I don't like it. Ugh. But anyway, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know what. You can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole, trust me. I know it, I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go over there and do. Hit me up in the comments section. What do you think about the more face Brandon? Like I said, for me personally, it's not my jam. Again, I think the guy did a very good job. It's just too much. It's too much Brandon face. And I miss being able to properly stroke my beard. Oh, God. But what do you folks think? Is it something I should... I mean, granted, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. But, is it something I should invest in? Or, I don't know. Anyway, folks, have a good one.